should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Welcome. Here am I here? Okay. Hey, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace, boy. It's been a day today. I had to put my sage out, y'all. Look how smoky it is in here. Look how smoky it is in here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What I'm gonna tell y'all is that I'm exhausted. Okay. No, I'm just playing. I'm not exhausted. I'm having a pretty good day today. I'm making money. I'm doing what I need to do. How you doing, Mrs. Collins? Welcome to the McFlicky Palace. Listen, I know we all up in a uproar here on the YouTube streets, and we should be because, again, y'all know I don't react on reactors. And y'all know I don't say nothing negative about any reactors, even if, no matter what the situation is, I don't talk about reactors, but I do talk about these mommies, okay? That's what sector I'm in, and that's what I talk about, right? How you doing, Passion? How you doing, Ms. Jones? How you doing, Ken? You welcome to me, Click Pals, okay? So I don't react on reactors, and again, it's not gonna help me get anywhere. It's not gonna for me to be nasty to her. Again, these women founded this sector. Let's be clear about that. Chrissy started with the mess. She started this. She opened it up, and whatever, right? And then the rest of these mommies followed, right? But I just don't react on reactors. I'm not gonna say nothing nasty and negative. How you doing, Shauna? Welcome to Mickey Flick House. How you doing, Antonio? Welcome to me, Mickey Flick House. So I'm not gonna do anything negative about reactors, and that's something I stood on and stand by. And I'm not gonna have no beef. You'll be beefing with yourself. You would be an idiot to try to start something with me. You would be stupid. And I don't. You know why I don't do that? I don't like beefing with reactors because they started this sector. And who am I to come along? Well, I am somebody, don't get twisted. But who am I to come along and say something negative? I'm not. But what I am going to say is this. I appreciate the sisters, the mommies that basically started this sector. And I'm not talking about the mommies, my honor gang. Forget them. Okay? But what I'm talking about is the mommies that started this sector, the reactor mommies, okay? So I appreciate y'all. Okay, y'all the foremothers. So y'all would what we call the foremothers of this sector. And what I think is wrong is that until Mar actually is probably like 1 year older than me, something like that. And so I would, what I appreciate about her is that number one, she has came up here and expressed her truth and what happened because we all make mistakes and we all have been there and done that all around. Okay. That's number one. Number two, she don't have to explain anything to nobody, really. It's really none of our business, right? But what these mommies don't understand is that when people get to reacting on people, one of the things that what these mommies don't understand is we're not putting our lives out here. So when you're reacting on people, you're reacting on them. And that's it. Y'all putting y'all mommy on the gang, y'all putting y'all stuff out here to be reacted on. That's period and point blank. Okay, so when you're doing a reaction, or if you're a reactor channel or whatever you are, and you're reacting on the mommies, you're reacting on the mommies, and that's it. So everything else, because my eyes are getting smoky because I got this incense lit. When y'all react, y'all like that, I cut that off. Anyway, so when you're doing that, you're doing that. And what we're not gonna do is mommy's not gonna try to flip it in flip mode and try to react on reactors because y'all getting reacted on. Y'all the ones that putting y'all lives out here. We're not. So we're not subject to that in their response, right? Now, you can say what you want to say, it's freedom of choice, right? But it's just something got to be sick within you. Hear me out. Let me cook. It's got to be something sick within you that you will post somebody's mother's obituary. Olivia. It's got to be something sick within you that you think, how you doing, Walt? Welcome to Big Flicky House. It's got to be, how you doing, Shonda? It's got to be, hey, Nicola. It's got to be something within you to post about somebody's mom, to post a obituary picture. Just because a person is not here in the physical don't mean that they're not here in the spiritual, okay? And they are here in the spiritual. And a lot of times black folk understand that just because someone has transcended don't mean that they don't have power. Do you understand that the people in our spiritual realm, all of our ancestors, are the most powerful beings there are? Do you understand that? Because God can't be everywhere, or God is everywhere, but God also anoints different energies to do what it is that he may want them to do. He gives them power to do certain things. And if you keep playing with people's ancestors, it's going to come back and they're going to mess up your ancestors. Okay, let me cook. It's going to mess up your ancestors. And not only is it going to mess up your ancestors, but it's going to mess you up. And your ancestors is going to be mad at you and they're going to mess you up. So what we don't do is disrespect, the passing on. Okay. And so you can think that's cute. You can think that's funny, especially of a black deity, especially of a black energy. I want y'all to look in my eyes. You don't play with people's energy like that. And that was very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. It's not, but your mother did not teach you that. You are beneath. You are the wretched of the earth. And I keep telling y'all, I done told y'all a long time ago on this platform that she is the devil, that she's the Antichrist and her mama is the devil's wife. Now we could keep playing these games with her. We could stop playing. We could keep, we could keep reacting on her and talking about her. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably stop talking about Olivia altogether. I'm not doing no more reactions on Olivia unless it's real serious. Unless it's a real serious conversation. This will be my last time reacting on that foolishness, on that demon. I'm not gonna keep playing with that demon because she's a demon. Just like that white boy. He a white boy. That white devil came up here. I called him a white devil now. Y'all want me to go there. Y'all want me to go there. Just like she sent that white devil over there with this mess. And the first target he gonna come after is me. She sent that white devil over here. And sometimes when the devil know that you got some good stuff going on, they always try to come after you. And I peeped that. And people can say whatever they want to say, and they can say, we're supposed to have this women power, and we're not supposed to be reacting on them. But my thing is, if y'all want to talk about people having women power, then what y'all would do is y'all would handle y'all business. Women power is a part of women power is also responding to something that you're doing that is negative. Part of women power or empowerment would be when you respond to someone when they're acting foolish. See, the thing is, Olivia do not understand that when you are working with different powers or different love for self in our community, in the black community, what we would do is we would gather all of the youth up and we would have a conversation with them. And we would teach them right from wrong. No matter, you would have one elder that was nice and sweet, that say it to you in a way that you can handle it. Okay, how you doing, Lisa? And then you have that other elder that might cuss you out but keep loving on you. Then you'll have that other elder that'll give you both. And you might have another elder that might just listen to you and don't respond. And then you may have different types of deities or elders that's going to be around you that's going to give you different type of energy. Okay, so you're not going to always get what you want. And so that's what the reactors or the mommies who started this sector, that's what they represent. They represent different elders. And so they just express to you in a way that, you know, sometimes you're not going to like what people say, because what's happening is they had to respond to you because of what you're doing and you messing up, right? Because your own mamas can't talk to you. Your own mamas can't talk to you because you have guilted your moms. Jasmine, you, Olivia, you, the other one, Chris, you. These reactors have reacted on you to break you down and to let you know what's right and what's not acceptable. You locking your children behind closed doors, locking them in the room, that is not acceptable. Liv is being paid to do this exactly. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. I'm going to drop this link if y'all want to come up. This is not acceptable. And so you may think that you are really doing a solid. You may think that you advertising Jasmine. You may think that what you was doing and advertising the little children to be showing they Watusis and gyrating and stuff. Yes, part of our culture is to dance. Part of our culture is to sing. Part of our culture is to embrace the spirit, to call on. When we dance, we're calling on our spirits. We're calling on our ancestors. When we're singing, when we're speaking, we're calling on our ancestors. And what we're not going to do, the only time, right, she gets a lot of views is when it's drama. Exactly. 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 How you doing, Lee Pepper? How you doing, Jay? Piggy is the devil. Yes. And anytime I drop the link, so if y'all want to come up, y'all more than welcome to come on, because I'm not going to do I don't want to just talk today. I want y'all to come up here and talk as well. So if you've never been on the panel, come up anyway. If you don't agree with me, bring your butt over here. But don't come up here cursing, because, you know, respectful, you know, because I don't curse in front of my child. Now, just because somebody else might do that, I don't curse in front of my child. Now, somebody else might. How you doing, Trice? How you doing, Miss Tooby? So the thing is, so when you are elder checks you, right? Because your mom came. So when an elder checks you, let me say it nicer, pulls your coattail, handle your business. Even young people, Olivia, have came up here. I want to come up, but I would be too. You won't be disrespectful. Just don't cuss. Just come up here. You can express yourself. Just say different words. Just say mother, father. Okay, you can come up. But so when elders come to the board, they can say whatever they want to say. Okay, and that's the bottom line. Sometimes it's hard love. You know how many elders have went off on me when I was coming up? But the difference between me and you, Olivia, besides I'm not a racist or a colorist or an idiot, an imbecile, or the devil, okay, it's a lot of difference. I'm not fat. I'm just saying I'm thick though. But it's a lot of different. Okay, it's a lot of different karma. The point is, Olivia, I did not put my family on the street. I did not just put and blow everybody up just to get money, just to sell my family out to get money. Do you know how much you've lost in being on the YouTube streets, on being on social media in general? You have lost friends, the little friends that you did have. That one girl was your friend. You lost her too. You've lost men, okay? You've lost your children, and you're about to lose some other children. Okay? And at some point in time, you should figure it out. Enough is enough. You should figure it out. You should say to yourself, you know, when am I going to stop? But she's not going to stop. She's not done yet, y'all. She's not done because she don't get it. She's not going to be done until she hit rock bottom, and she's still going to be striking. So she's not going to be done until she's in that ground. You know, I'm not wishing that upon her. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay, my opinion. Okay, let's say my opinion. Okay, but I'm just saying that if it's all like that, if you are this wonderful person, and she always talks about this empowerment for what? Empowerment is telling the truth. You know, empowerment is telling the truth. Empowerment is not always picking on people. Empowerment is fixing your own life. Empowerment is looking to your neighbor and saying, neighbor, I need to fix my life. Can you help me? You know, did you ask Chrissy? Did you ask Chrissy? Well, hey, Chrissy, I want to wear my makeup like your makeup, Chrissy. Chrissy, how did you have 9 children? How did you attract all those men like that, Chrissy? You know, did you ask anybody for help, Olivia? Because apparently you need it. Apparently you need it. Apparently you need it. You know, Chrissy, how did you do your wig? You know what I mean? Chrissy, how did you put your eyebrows in? Did you ask her that? No, you did not. So you have to ask yourself, why is your life the way it is? You know, why do you keep focusing on Gerard and his new wife and his wife? He has moved on. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want anything with you. He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to see you. He doesn't even want to acknowledge you as his child's mother. He doesn't. I don't know if you understand that. You know, the children can probably have a conversation with him about you. Because he probably has a frown on his face. You talking about you hate him? You don't think he hates you? Okay? You know, and you got to ask yourself, why is your life the way it is? How come nobody wants to stay with you? You act as if you don't want to be by yourself, or you're okay with being by yourself. You're not. You don't understand. One thing is that Chrissy know how to get men in comparison to you. At least she can get men to come on camera with her. You know, you don't have that luxury. People do dash with you, door dash with you. That's what they do. Door dash with you because they don't want to have anything to do with you. Why? Why don't these people want to have anything to do with you? Live life. Why? Why do your children barely want to have something to do with you? I remember when that little boy sat up there and cried. He wasn't crying because he wanted to stay home. He said he wanted to go home. What did he say? I want to go home. He was screaming he want to go home. What does that mean? He wanted to get away from you. He wants to get away from you. You know, you don't make you know, it's hard enough your children don't went through the things that they went through. I have to disagree with you right there, Dr. A, because we have never seen a baby girl daddy. Baby what part did I say? What part? She can't keep them. That's what he said. I'm just going off on what they said. But nevertheless, you know, why wouldn't he want to have anything to do with you? Like, why, you know what I mean? Why do you make your situation worse than what it is? Your children loves their father. Regardless of what relationship y'all got going on, they love their father. Why would you want to deter that? Why would you want to destroy their relationship? And every time you try to do that, it always backfires on you. Why? Because the spirit ain't having it. Olivia's daughter father, I'm disagreeing with you saying that she can get a man to show up on the YouTube streets. Oh, okay. No, I said Chrissy. I was talking about Chrissy walk. I said Chrissy can at least get a man to show up on the YouTube streets if that's what she want to do. That's what I was saying. But agreeing with you about her son that he wanted to go home. Thank you for clarifying, walk. uh right, agreeing with, yeah, so he want, so again, why can't they love their father, their black father? That's okay, walk. Why can't they love their black father as well as loving their mixed up mother? Because that's what you are, you're mixed up. So I'm just saying, because today you black, tomorrow you white, tomorrow you're in the middle, tomorrow you don't know what you are. And that's okay. If you just embrace both sides, if you embrace yourself, you would be okay. But your mother wouldn't allow you to embrace your side. That's what's wrong. That's part of what's wrong with you. Is that your mother had so much hate for your father that you turn into this monster that you are. Okay? But anyway, so why is it that every time we see your mama by herself, you by yourself, why don't anybody want to be around you two? I'm just asking a logical question. Why do nobody want to be around you two? Why? You have to ask yourself that. And then when you do get some friends, you either do something to them. You stole that girl purse. You stole that girl purse, but you say you believe in women's power. And it's always the black women that you come after. You don't never try to, embrace black women. You always say you for black women, and you keep saying you are black women. Okay, well, if you are, prove it. If you love black women like you say you do, prove it. Prove it. Because from what I see, you don't. You don't even love yourself. So how can you love somebody else? How could you be a true mother when you don't even love yourself? If you loved yourself as the way that you have said you loved yourself, you would show and prove it. We've never seen you come up here and show and prove that you love yourself. Because every time you come up here, it's always hateful. It's always hate. It's always pain with you. It's never any type of life. It's never any type of love. Dr. Olivia said that she couldn't get over that Gerard loved his kids more than she loved her. What the heck? She is a narc. She is definitely a narc. She will work out right. She is right, too self-absorbed. Correct. And so you have to ask yourself, well, somebody that don't have the spirit, that don't even have the spirit, you don't even understand the black culture. I'm talking about the real black culture, not that ghetto stuff that you put out, not that white trash that you put out, not that stuff that you put out and think it's okay, because it's not okay. I'm talking about real black culture you don't even know about. Because if you knew about it, you wouldn't be carrying yourself the way that you do. That's why your children got taken from you, because of the way that you carry yourself. And I don't like keep saying that and throwing it in your face, but it's just a point that why the judge did what he did. Have you ever just sat down and asked yourself, why did this happen to you? I mean, the real yourself, the real you. Have you ever tapped into your spirit and said, well, what's wrong with me? Well, what am I doing that is not right? Well, let me tell you. One of the things is you don't love yourself enough. You don't know yourself. You don't know who you truly are. Your mama don't even know who she truly is. Everything that your mama is doing for you is not out of love. It's out of guilt and desperation. And because she knows she wronged you, she did you a disservice by not allowing you to be around your other family or to understand where you came from. She did you a disservice. She did you a disservice by trying to sugarcoat it and not allow you to graduate high school. She should have forced you to stay in high school, or she should have homeschooled you. She should have educated you, or had someone else to come in. Since y'all are rich, you say, you had someone tutor you and come in and tutor you and educate you and get you together. But she didn't do that. Why didn't she do that? Because she don't care. So if you was in a black household, your mama would have handled you the way she's supposed to handle you, would have taken your butt to school. Or if you was in a real white woman's household, because there's some white women out there that really love their babies. It's a lot of them. I see them all the time. A lot of people come and they love their babies. Chinese, Korean, whatever, they love their babies and they would never let their child drop out. So your mother did you a disservice by allowing you to drop out of school. Your mama did you another disservice by letting you or around the community instead of putting you somewhere where you was going to be loved and then shifting the blame, shift you to this person, to this person, to this person, to this person, and nobody ever loved you for real. So how can we expect her to love her children? And how can you open up your mouth and say, I love my children to death? Right there, you love your children to death. Why are you wishing death upon you, woman? If you had power, words hold power. And when you start talking death and loving someone at the same time, that don't make no sense. That is not culturally right for you to say. If you was about that business, you would love your children to life. Hello? You would love your children to life. The problem is Olivia hate black people because she hate her father. That's why. She don't want to be considered black, and she ain't. And she ain't. She's a mixed girl in a white woman's body. Hello? She only used the blackness when it comes to when it was convenient for her. Exactly. She is a racist psychopath. Hello? But that goes to show you what type of support is in here she has. And y'all black women over there, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should be tarred and feathered. Somebody should hang y'all to dry. Anybody that I'm telling you, anybody that rolls with, I mean, you can do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, psychologically, you are a damaged person that you over there uplifting her with this mess. Now, I don't care if you white and you over there uplifting her. Because she got a cracker mentality. Yeah, I said it. And you know what a cracker is? A cracker is somebody that whoops, that takes the whipping thing and it cracks when they hit the crack of the whip. Didn't y'all hear Bob Morley tell y'all about that? The crack of the whip. The crap. That's where they get the name cracker from. Or I could go back to what a cracker is. Hello? Y'all want me to start preaching up in here. You better leave people alone. Leave these four mothers alone. I feel what am I? But still, you can't keep messing with people because there is something to pay for. Nobody has to play with you, Olivia, and to keep playing with you. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense because all you doing, you got something else going on that's underneath. Tilmar has nothing to do with it. Fran has nothing to do with it. None of these reactors or nobody in the sector, not even whoever, nobody did anything to you. You doing it to yourself. You have to stand up and save face and look at yourself in the mirror. You need to pull out a mirror and you need to see what's deep down in yourself and figure it out. But your mother did you a disservice by not allowing you to be embraced by your culture, by a real culture. Okay? Your mother did you a disservice by not loving you enough to tell you when you're wrong. Because love comes with truth. Hello? Love comes with truth. Okay? And if you are truthful with somebody, if you expose your contradictions within you, that's the only way you can heal. Love comes with truth. And if a person cannot be truthful with you, they don't love you. Hello? If a person can't be truthful with you, they don't love you. Okay? Let me read some of y'all comments. Okay, Olivia talks all that smack on the internet and no dang on well that she would never say it to anybody's face, and she not. Look at how she ran out the restroom with Yanni. Exactly. Hit the like button. Right. Olivia cannot say anything about anybody. Zolo was fresh out of prison, living in a halfway house, and she hooked up with him, not knowing any dang old thing about him. Okay, and then had a baby with him. Girl, bye. Thank you, Trace. Okay, so if it's all like that, if you love your daughter, now I'm talking to you, Stella, because Miss Stella, we're about the same age. So when I talk about her, I can talk about her because I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman just like her. Okay. I'm in my 50s. I'm 51. Okay. And what I'm telling you is that if it's all like that, if you love your daughter, you would tell her the truth and you would tell her to get off of this internet and heal and go get her a job. And you would keep them children for her while she worked if it's all like that. Instead of you telling her, you told her instead of getting that Subway job, she should have been at Subway because she would have got her a degree by now. Olivia could have had a degree by now. This girl said that education was stupid. How you doing, Cancer? I said education was stupid. Are you crazy? Well, y'all can be a doctor, y'all can be a lawyer, but I'm creative. How are you creative? What are you created besides those children? What have you really created? Chaos. That's what you created. The devil creates chaos. That's the only thing you created in your life is chaos in those babies. Hello? So I'm just saying, if it was all like that, still, if you love your daughter, you would have never encouraged her to come on this platform. You would have told her to go ahead and take that job at Subway and go ahead and work herself up, and she would have been a store manager by now, and she might have owned some dang on Subways because you're supposed to be an entrepreneur. You keep saying you had this ice cream truck. So if you had this ice cream truck, and that you was really making, tons of money, you was a single mom and you was doing your best and you was working and you rolling, why didn't you teach Olivia those techniques? Why didn't you teach Olivia how to fight for herself, how to be independent, how to grow up, climb up a ladder to be something in life? She's an embarrassment to your family. Why don't you tell her the truth? Tell her why you really feel. Tell her how you really feel, doggone it. Tell her what it is. Because she's not doing anything. You're embarrassed of her. Her sister's embarrassed of her. Your mama is embarrassed of her. Everybody in the family is embarrassed about her. So what we're not going to do and try to act like she's doing good. So why would you encourage her? The only thing I can think of is you wanted her to come up here and embarrass herself. How did you think this was going to be okay? How did you think this was going to end, Sherlock? Olivia is an idiot. She's a complete numbskull. Okay. With the 8th grade education. Girl, she didn't even finish 8th grade. So how did she have an 8th grade education? She's not even done with 8th grade. That was her last grade. It wasn't completed. Olivia's whole existence is disrespectful. She is a monstrosity, trash of a trash. I said that yesterday. She was a monstrosity. So if it was all, and I love that word. So if it was all like that, if you loved yourself, if you was connecting with your parents, if your mother loved you so much and your mother is your rock, then your rock would have told you to finish school. Your rock would have told you to stop having all these babies and not having a father that was going to be within that home. Okay? Your mother would have told you about the power of Black women. Okay? True, she did not complete the 8th grade, so she's a 7th grade dropout. Exactly. So if it was all like that, if you love yourself and it was all about team building and your mom's your rock and your sister's your rock, they would not condone what you're doing because they know what you're doing is wrong. They know the type of person you are. They just don't want to, they just let you be. They let you run around here as psychotic. But they love you. Okay. So I think that if you don't stop, you're going to meet your match. And I think you'd have met your match. I think Tamar, you keep messing with her and you're going to see what's going to happen. Keep doing it. Keep coming after everybody. Keep doxing people. Keep doing all that stuff. Because after a while, it's not going to end great. Do y'all see all this stuff that's going on in social media? You keep doxing people. After a while, it's going to go down on social media. People done showed up at people's house and pow them. It is not a good feeling to see all this stuff on social media. Do you see all this stuff that's happening? It's a lot of crazy people, and you don't know who's not wrapped too tight. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know. Okay, Olivia? So you can play crazy. You can play obnoxious. You can play the colorist. You can do everything. You and your mama can come on here and try to fight people and talk crazy to people and do all this other stuff that you want to do, but it's not going to end well for you. Okay? Stella definitely don't like black people. I don't think so either, because she got up here and said that her grandson was gang banging. Okay? Right, but they want black, you know what I'm saying? You know, they want black this. Okay? Exactly. But that's how most of them are like that. All right, y'all. I'm going to head out of here. I just had to come up here and say my spiel. And I said, if y'all come up here, I'll drop the link. I dropped the link. And I had to get my thing going on today because I'm trying to do the little Vlogmas thing. Although I don't celebrate Christmas, I had to still do the Vlogmas thing. So I'm going to go over to Suma's. I didn't even know Suma was live, y'all. But, you know, I don't care about how many numbers I have. But again, I'm gonna get it out the mud. I'm gonna get it out the mud. I don't have to show my family like Jasmine and you and Olivia did. I'm not showing no family. I'm not getting ready to exploit my children. I'm not getting ready to exploit people just to come up here live and react on people. I'm not doing that. How about that? I'm gonna exploit my business because I'm a business owner. Okay? All right. I'll share stories from here to there. You don't know if it's true or not. So, you know, again, y'all can say whatever y'all want to about me. I don't care. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, hello, my mother chose me and she didn't have a choice with you. Okay? Suma, where's your channel at, child? Hold on, let me drop Suma's channel because I think she's live. And I don't want to be sitting up here if it's just gonna be a couple people. Her on, y'all. I just wanted to get mine going here. And then maybe when Suma, hold on. All right, I dropped Suma's channel. Okay. And again, and it's another thing, just because I go to someone's platform don't mean I'm against somebody else. So that's another thing. I need people, I need people to grow up. I was with my grandchildren in another chat. I'm doing too much, girl. That's okay. The thing is, you know, I'm a grown up. I'm 51 years old and I'm going to go where I want to go. Okay. That's another thing. So I think all this gang banging and stuff like that. I don't do gang banging. I'm 51 years old. I'm too old to be gang banging. I'm too old to be doxing people and talking crazy. I let people be who they are. If that's who you are, that's who you are. I respect it, but I don't do it. I'm not getting ready to be clowning people and acting a fool. Just the mommies. I'm sticking to the mommies. Okay. And what I'm telling y'all is that this is definitely despicable. Right. This is why her last husband left her and her kids. Okay. So that's the bottom line. So if you say you a person that love God, then do what you think God would do. Do you think God would sit up here and be mean to the children because they love their daddy? Do you think that teaching your son how to say curse words is God-like? I mean, you can curse as an adult, you're an adult, but do you think it's okay to teach your children to curse? Do you think it's okay to not encourage your children to be educated, to know how to read and write, and to, even if you say that you don't believe in the system, but you believe in Trump is in the system. Hello? Trump is in the system. It don't matter what the political values are. I don't care about if you voted for Trump or you didn't. I don't care about that. But understand that him being a president is what? Him being in the system. So if you support Trump, then you support education. Trump got his high school diploma, right? I'm just trying to understand. And Trump actually can teach a business class. So what does that make him? He could be a professor if that's what he want to do. Anybody could. Anybody who has a business successful, even if it went through bankruptcy sometimes or did, anybody could teach it. Any Democratic, Republican, it doesn't matter. They can teach you how to be whatever. Okay? It does not matter what your political values are. I'm just making a point. He still is in the system. So you can't say on one hand you mess with Trump and you cool with Trump or you like him, but then say you don't believe in the system. Hello, he's going to be the president for the second time. So what are you talking about, Olivia? You say the most dumbest things that I've ever heard in my whole entire life. You and Stella back there saying stupid stuff, and you're calling her crying on the phone, and for everybody to hear like this is okay. And all you're doing is just trying to use those liking Trump to get more people to follow you, to get the Trump supporters to follow you. And they stupid for being over there with you because you're an idiot, a complete idiot. You know, okay, I'm out of here. Let's go to let's go to Suma's chat. I just had to get up here and speak my piece because I didn't want to go on. I didn't want to get on your platform and act a fool because I was about to when that boy got up there. And when I say, and just listen, y'all. I know y'all gonna say, Dr. A, you did say you called him a cracker. Well, he is a cracker. Do you know what a cracker is? I don't think all white people are a cracker, but I know, but he was a cracker, okay? You don't know the crack of the whip. That's something that, slave owners did back in the day. And I could tell that's what his energy was, which is why, he started picking with me. Why you picking with me? Stella knows the difference in the dark skinned children. She definitely shows differences in dark skinned children than she does with the light skinned children, obviously, right? But again, if it's all like that, I'm just making a point. If you all about that energy, all about love and peace, then carry it on. If you getting off of here, get off of here already. We tired of hearing about it. Oh, I'm getting off. I'm just gonna make me last month. You guys gonna we really gonna miss you. We don't like reacting on you anyway because you're the Antichrist. Dr. A, do you remember Stella had the nerve to talk about slavery? Girl, no, I did not. Girl, I would have lost it. I would have lost it, Walk, if she would have said anything about slavery. Girl. But let me get out of here, y'all. I keep saying I'm going to get out of here, and I keep talking more. It's just, you know how you be with your friend, you be with your homegirl, your good Judy, and y'all will just start talking, and you're like, girl, I'm going to go. And then she'll take off her coat, put her coat back on, and she'll just take off her coat, and she's trying to walk out the door and stuff. We got to go. I got to go. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Just remember that, again, I don't react on reactors. I'm not getting ready to say nothing about somebody that's doing a reaction. The only people that I'm going to get at or say something to, I joined this platform to talk about the mommies. You know what I mean? The core group mommies and the new mommies starting to come up. So I'm probably in a little while, we're probably going to stop talking about Chrissy because she's boring. Her channel sucks. I mean, she's going to keep doing the same thing that she does, she's still gonna continue to like the eggplant. She on husband number 5, 10, 12 or boyfriend or whatever, and they're gonna end up breaking up, and then she's gonna be coming up here looking crazy. Then they're gonna expose that. Then she's gonna move again. She's gonna move another 5, 20 times. We're gonna eventually gonna get tired of talking about her. Jasmine gonna keep on letting the little girls look nasty, do nasty things that she shouldn't be doing. And let them gyrate and keep putting them out there to all these pedos and carrying on. So, I mean, it's going to be typical stuff. And in a little while, we're going to eventually start reacting on other people anyway. So, that's all I got to say. Holla at y'all later.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.